Well, HBO has been hit by a cyber attack. The cable's network CEO confirms hackers stole some programming. Both CNN and HBO are owned by Time Warner. CNN Money Media reporter Frank Pallota joins me now for more on all of this. Frank, HBO's most watched show, of course, is Game of Thrones. Any indication that hackers stole material relating to that show? What can you tell us?
Well, there's no real close specifics right now. It's really unclear what information hackers did steal from the cable giant. But reports have it that they've taken some of the episodes from the show Ballers, which stars Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Room 104, which is a new show for HBO, and a possible alleged script of next week's Game of Thrones. This is a big deal because Game of Thrones is by far one of the biggest shows on television, and HBO is one of the biggest networks on television.
And this, of course, is not the first time we've heard of a Hollywood hack. What do hackers aim to get from an attack like this, and what are the challenges when it comes to protecting this sort of material?
I mean, look at it this way. This really all started all the way back to the Sony hack, when this really started to become something that was not just hackers going after, say, governments or private businesses, but movie studios. And we've seen other things, such as Netflix had a hack that put out some of Orange is the New Black, which is an episode, which is a show on Netflix. Ultimately, what this really does, the reason that hackers are probably going after this, these are multi-million, if not billion-dollar companies. And there's a real chance that they could ransom this content and kind of put it out on the internet and put it out online to kind of hold the studios hostages. But what studios are trying to do, and this was started thanks to the Sony hack, is they've really put a lot of money and a lot of attention into cybersecurity as much as anyone else.
Do you know if HBO has officially responded to this?
They have not. They told us in a story that they declined comments on specifically what content was stolen or leaked during the ongoing investigation. So it's still kind of developing as we're going along.
All right, Frank Pallota, good to have you with us on that cyber hack. We'll come back to you once you have more detail. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, China is about to be hit with a new generation of cuteness. At the China Conservation and Research Center for giant pandas, one new panda cub has already arrived, and at least 8 expecting panda mothers will give birth soon. It's now the peak time for panda arrivals, and there's a reason for that.
Pandas tend to mate during March and April. A panda's pregnancy lasts around 130 days, so we know that most pandas give birth to babies from mid to late July to mid to late August.
Also at the research centre are these 2 playful panda sisters. They're exploring their new playground, complete with a swing, a slide and a basketball hoop. But they don't seem to have mastered the slam dunk just yet. Give it time. I'm Lynda Kinkade. Thanks so much for watching. There's more news in just 15 minutes, but first, World Sport. Stay with us right here on CNN.